Are you serious? Are you serious? The coffee is perfect. What? Yes. Folks, we had that 7.9 earthquake, Papua New Guinea. It definitely caused about a 3-foot tsunami that hit against the shores of the Solomon Islands, but we dodged a bullet. We dodged a bullet. This thing could have been devastating. It was so deep, though, at 153 kilometers, that's probably why we snuck by with this one. But we're not going to continue to get a break like this. We've got to understand the earth is shaking and quaking and falling apart. Well, BP Earthwatch has a great video out that I highly recommend if you get an opportunity to watch, that talks about, of course, the solar minimums that we're in and the fact that gamma rays, cosmic radiation, and from a solar stream coming from the sun is putting a ton of pressure on the earth, and it's literally heating up the outer core of the earth, and that's causing these earthquakes that are just continuing to break loose, and we're continuing to get them. Now, the solar speed the solar winds off the sun has slowed some. They were outrageous, over 675,000 kilometers per second. It has slowed to 477,000 kilometers per second right now. But we had solar flares during the solar maximum, such as a flurry of flares took place. We recognized that we had a class, and I believe it was a class C, but I'm trying to find my notes. Yeah, here it is. The sunspots announced themselves. Here's what happened on Saturday. We had a flurry of minor C-class solar flares, according to NASA's Solar Dynamic Observatory. A flurry of C-class solar flares, and we got those from the sun just before we got hit with this 7.9 earthquake. And of course, there's a lot of reasons, but the galactical pressures that's on us, the cosmic radiation and the solar stream that's coming off the sun is putting pressure, folks. And so we got to understand these earthquakes. Now, Jesus told us this was going to happen. There'd be earthquakes in diverse places, and these would just be the beginning of sorrows. But folks, we're in a different ballpark now. We're in a whole different world. And remember this, Comet 45P Honda is coming closer to the Earth. And on February 11th and 12th, it will be dangerously close. It won't hit us, but I mean it will be close. A very close approach by Comet 45P Honda. But I got to tell you something else. Even before we get to that, folks, we've got a meteorite that's coming extremely close to the Earth. This week, it's called 2017 BX. It's going to go by the Earth about 200,000 miles from the surface of the Earth. It is a small rock. It's only 10 meters in size, but boy, it would create an explosion if it was to hit like we had in Russia 4 years ago in February of 2013. This thing would create way bigger problems if it hit, but it shouldn't. According to NASA, it shouldn't. It's going to go racing by close. Again, and we're just finding these things out, and it just keeps happening to us. But 0.7 lunar distance is about 200,000 miles from the face of the Earth. All right. Anyway, BP Earthwatch got a great video. Does a great job explaining it, even some of the buoys, some of the things that went on in the ocean after the earthquake at Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea 7.9 earthquake. Extreme weather everywhere, folks. And we may have more tornadoes tonight in Florida, okay? Dangerous situation is still developing out there as this extreme weather conditions continue to affect the United States of America. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Do not miss this show tonight. It's going to be very, very prophetic, very powerful. Starts at 7 p.m. Eastern at my website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com.